You are being scammed. If you type in social media marketing agency on YouTube, you're gonna see a bunch of the same faces pop up. You probably already watched their videos. Truth is, they've never actually built a marketing agency. This has gotten so bad that everybody's starting to say that SMMAs as a whole are a scam. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. That's right, I'm here to be content Jesus for you nerds. In the last 3 years, my agency Viral Edits has done $3.3 million. And because I've done that, that's why I think you should listen to me and not these other people that haven't actually done it. So I wanna show you how to actually do it from someone who's actually done it, and I'm actually still doing it. I'm not just gonna sit here and sell you a course and tell you how to do it. I'm gonna show you some real data from what's happening in my company right now. So first, what is an SMMA? SMMA stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. On the internet, this looks like many different things. This could be people that run ads for people who need ads. This could be content agencies, people that make videos and or graphics for businesses and post them for people. This could also be what we call theme pages, which are generally faceless accounts that you see on TikTok and Instagram Reels that take motivational clips and things from other podcasts and they edit them together and then they post them and then they grow accounts. So if you're thinking about jumping into this and starting one, you need to figure out where you fall and where your skill sets lie and what you think you are actually good at. And if you want to know what you're actually good at, just look at what you've kind of done for yourself. Or have your friends ever asked you, hey, what's your advice on this? This is usually a good place to start. This is where I started because I made really good short videos, AKA TikToks. So look, there's about 100 reasons why you should start one. Main one being, which I love the most, time freedom. You can do this from anywhere in the world. You can stay at home if you have a family. You can have an office if you want to do that. You can go anywhere and travel the world and you can still run your SMMA from wherever that location may be. It is incredible for that. It's also really lucrative. If you are good at this and you can get people results, you can charge people upwards of $10,000 per month. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody. You got to be really good, but I know tons of people that are charging $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month for their services, and clients are happily paying them month after month. And hey, you may have a job right now you hate. You may be broke, but how much would your life change if you were making $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month? And just to break that down for you, that's one client, potentially two. That is not something that is hard to do. And the location freedom is honestly the best. You can travel. For instance, last month, I spent 2 days in Miami and then 10 days on a cruise where I cruised all across the Caribbean. I went to Honduras, Mexico, Bahamas, and then back to Miami. I was gone for a total of 10 days and my business ran without me even being there. In fact, while I was on the ship, I made around $40,000 because these payments come in auto billing, which means you get paid every month without fail, as long as you're doing a good job. Now, a lot of people are gonna watch this video. Truth is, you're not cut out for this. You probably won't make it. But if you consider yourself above average, if you are a little bit disciplined and you aren't afraid of a new challenge, then I'd say this is perfect for you. But if you're a videographer and you're already doing video edits and you know how to edit videos, this is absolutely perfect for you. Odds are, if you already edit videos, you probably have people that are paying you money to do videos for them. I'm gonna show you how to turn those clients into what we call retainer clients, and you can charge them $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 per month if you're good. Truthfully though, it has never been easier to make money from content than it is right now. And it will get harder. Right now is the perfect opportunity. I'm making this video right now because I'm tired of people being broke. I'm tired of freelancers and agency owners not knowing what to do to charge higher prices. And quite frankly, I hate all the fucking people doing this telling you to do the wrong shit. So I'm glad you're here. So how do you start? First thing you shouldn't do ever is go on Instagram and get your little fingers warmed up and start DMing everybody. Hey, let me do videos for you. Hey, I can do videos for you. Hey, I can get you 1 million views. Hey, I can do this. Please don't do that. Anybody that could even afford to hire you hates that. So before I made $3 million, I was broke, super broke. In fact, I had multiple conversations with my fiance about how I couldn't pay rent. It was embarrassing. Sucks. Think about that. A grown-ass man saying he can't pay rent. If that's you, it sucks. We need to change that. I changed it, and this is how I changed it. I knew I needed to be able to provide proof to potential clients and people that would eventually pay me. So how did I do that? I worked for free. Now, I didn't work for free for a long time. I basically just worked for free for 90 days for 2 different people because I needed to get case studies. Okay, so I worked for free for 2 specific people. First was a gentleman named Chris Barnard. He runs Overtime Athletes. I grew his TikTok to 100,000 followers in 90 days. Then I got one more free case study, which is my friend Elliot Holst. He's the OG of fitness YouTube. I grew him to 100,000 followers in 90 days. Right there, that was proof of concept. I grew myself to 50,000 followers. Now, I get what you're saying. Ryan, I don't want to work for free. To be fair, I didn't either. But you need proof of what you're doing. So I'm going to give you the options on how to get clients and actually get started. So the first place to start is you probably have somebody right now in your network of people, friends, relatives, family, that has a business that needs help with their social media. In most cases, it's their Instagram. They know they need to be posting videos and they know they need to be posting content every day. You need to figure out who that person is and then ask them, hey, I'm looking to establish myself and I'm willing to work for you for free, if not really cheap, to prove that I can get results. But I'm only gonna do this for 90 days. And you need to put the end cap there. You need to put the ending at 90 days because you want the opportunity to renegotiate. And this is crucial, and a lot of you guys get stuck in this working for free and not getting paid for it. Now, yes, at the end of that 90 days, you may do a really good job and they may say, hey, we can't afford this. That's okay. You still got the case study. But you do this a few times, you will get somebody to say yes. And at the end of that 90 days, you say, do you like the results that I've gotten so far? If you're doing a good job, they'll say yes. So here's how you get this started. I personally worked for free for multiple clients for 90 days. I'm not telling you to do that. I think you should only work for free for 30 days. That's 1 month, 4 weeks for you to show a business owner, a person, a friend, or relative that you know what you're doing. And the reason you need to put a hard stop at 30 days and you do not go past that, you stop working, is you want the opportunity to renegotiate. And then, provided you did a great job, they will most likely continue to pay what you ask. And it's the easiest way to get your foot in the door to start getting clients and case studies, because each case study builds on itself. So when you go talk to somebody else, you just immediately say, I worked with a company just like you and look what I did for them. Or I worked with a business owner just like you, look what I did for them. This builds on itself. When you can start showing multiple different pieces of results, selling yourself becomes very simple. There's so many different ways you can negotiate this. I personally have had friends that have done this free for 30 days and rolled this into $1,500 a month clients. I've even had some, including myself, go 3, 4, 5K per month just for doing work for free for 30 days. And this is if you had no idea what you're doing and probably have never edited videos before. You are brand new at this. So if you're already editing videos and you have clients and people you've edited videos for in the past, you can just skip that part because you already have the skill sets necessary to prove yourself. But if you're brand new at this, find somebody that needs your help and literally ask them, what is the cheapest you can pay me to do this for you? And accept it. So if I was to start over tomorrow and do exactly what I said, work for free for 30 days, here's exactly what I would do. I would go to Google and I would look for expensive services, specifically chiropractors, dentists, lawyers, no real estate agents, they fucking suck. Med spas. In fact, you could probably make $1 million just targeting med spas in your local surrounding area. And the reason I'm saying these industries is to use these services or do these things, it costs a lot of money, which means that they have bigger marketing budgets. They're willing to spend more to get results. And when I say results, I mean customers walking in the door or people paying them money. I would just go to Google and type in med spas, St. Pete, Florida, because that's where I live. I would put on a nice outfit, probably a collar. You want to look presentable. I'd probably put some nice jeans on, probably black, and I'd wear some nice shoes. You don't want to look homeless. So you're going to walk into a med spa and you're going to document the process. And you're not going to do this in front of them. You're going to do this back home after you've kind of gone in with this strategy. The strategy is, okay, we need to do 30 videos for this company. What do those videos look like? Okay, I'm going to do 5 videos talking to the receptionist about the types of customers that walk in there. I'm going to do 5 videos talking to the RN nurse that's there, or better yet, you get a doctor talking about, what their processes entail, what they do. The goal is you want to make videos that drive customers in the door. So if you want to drive customers in the door, you just need to talk about the problems and the insecurities that customers face before they come in. An example of this is, what type of confidence do women have after they get breast augmentation? Another example would be, how good do your clients feel after they get lip filler? Ultimately, your only job at this point is to get somebody to say yes to pay you for your services, or yes to the opportunity to work for them for free for 30 days. And that could look like anything. It could be pictures. It could be a mix of pictures and videos. It could be clipping their YouTube videos. It could be filming with them once a month. It doesn't really matter. If you're an editor, a freelancer, or somebody who knows how to clip videos, you can work this into anything to help you make money. And this is a twofold process. So while you're working with this company for 30 days, you're also documenting what you're doing behind the scenes. You are making videos about how you're making videos for them. You're making videos about what videos you're making for them. You're making videos about what fonts and settings and the results you are getting on the videos. You're basically documenting your work on your page while doing it for somebody else. So the reason this works so well is you're already doing work for somebody who's paying you and getting results. And then you are building out your social media profile, AKA your Instagram, as like a resume for other people to see what you would do for them if they hired you. The reason this works so well is because this forces people to DM you. When that happens, a lot of things change. The leverage is now in your favor. You were the one with the power in this situation because you're not cold outreaching people going, please work, I want to work for free. feed. They're contacting you. So it's gonna be significantly easier to get money from people if they message you first. Okay, so I just showed you how to get proof that you actually know what you're doing and do it in as quick as 30 days. It's a good strategy to do it. So how do we actually make money from this? Here's what I did. I built out 2 case studies, my friend Chris, my friend Elliot, and I actively made videos on my account. I then went to a place where I assumed people would be interested in my services. In my case, I joined a free group of people on Facebook of people that were interested in marketing on TikTok. The group's called TikTok Marketing Secrets. So basically what I did was I joined the Facebook group and I showed my results. If people had questions, I answered them, but I answered them in a way that showed my results. It might have been a Loom video, it might have been just a detailed post, but I spent some time just saying, hey, I know what I'm doing. And from there I got my first paying client. Her name's Adley. She gets billions of views on Facebook and all the other platforms. At the time, she was just as big. And I committed to doing her TikTok for 30 days for $750, which at the time, nobody was charging for TikTok. This is 2020. TikTok was nothing back then. She said yes. And in those first 30 days, I did good work and we continued on. I ended up growing her account from 0 to 1 million followers over the course of the next 6 months. So now, just for you guys keeping count, I have the Chris Barnard OTA case study, the Elliot Hulse case study, myself actively documenting and making videos, and now I had a paying client, which was Adley, who got really good results. And here's where the fun started. Somebody from the Facebook group reached out to me and said, hey, Grant Cardone's team is looking for somebody to repurpose their TikTok videos. I recommended you. Are you accepting clients? At first I was like, who is this person? This isn't real. I said, yeah, of course I'm accepting clients. And yeah, of course I would accept Grant Cardone as a client. And they asked me for my cell phone number via Facebook message. So I said, well, what do I got to lose? Here's my phone number. Sure enough, I get a text message. It was Jared Glant, the right-hand guy, the president of Cardone Ventures, and he works directly with Grant Cardone. The next day we were on a phone call, and scared shitless, I took that phone call, and instead of charging $750, I charged Grant $3,000 to do 30 TikTok videos a month. They said yes, I got to work. We grew him 100,000 followers in the first 28 days. We currently still work with Grant today, and he pays a lot more than $3,000 a month. So the point of this is I kept showing potential clients how I got better and better and better, because the only thing I talked about on the phone with Jared Glant for Grant Cardone was the results that I had previously gotten. And you know what? They wanted similar results. So no matter what you're doing, ads, short form, long form, Pinterest, it doesn't matter. The best way to get clients and to get higher paying clients is to continually build on your results and sell them what you're previously doing for other people, which in most cases, the new clients want. The whole point of this is to show potential clients that you're actually good at what you do, you continually get results, and most of all, you're actually continually getting better and better and better. You're not stagnant, you're improving. And people love to work with people who are continually improving. That's where a lot of people fail. They make videos that don't perform, they make ads that lose money, they make pictures that quite frankly are ugly, and they churn through clients over and over and over again, and they don't get results. If you can get results, you will never have a problem getting clients. And results usually means attention, views, money, customers in the door. Find out what the customer wants and get them that. And we're in a new age too that some people just want to look cool on the internet. They just want to be pretty. And there's no expectation to that. So as long as you make pretty videos of these people or pretty pictures or pretty ads, they will keep paying you. The easiest way to make money from this is you need to get people to start coming to you, because it changes the dynamics of every conversation you will ever have. You can do this on the internet with free communities like I did with Facebook. You can do this in person at conferences. You can do this locally by just going to the places where wealthier people hang out. An example of this is like cigar lounges or wine clubs, or hell, join the yacht club in your local area. All these things are relatively inexpensive, if not free. They just take a little bit of effort for you to go get out of your house and or actually spend some time talking to people in the DMs. And I would say, if you could do it, nothing will continually beat in person, face to face. And like I said, I joined a Facebook group and it led to me making $3 million. There's a lot of groups out there. I have a creative group. There's a link in the bio if you want to join. I'm sure people in there want to pay you to do something. Even me, if you're good. And let's say you do this and you commit to it for 6 months, which you can do, I promise. I made $500,000 in 6 months doing this. If I can do that, I know that you can make $10,000 a month. I definitely know you can make $5,000 a month. I know anybody watching this can get one client to pay them. You can replace your job with one $4,000 a month client. And again, this doesn't matter if you edit videos like I do. You can do this with anything. If you're good at making Pinterest pictures, if you're good at running Facebook ads, if you're good at running TikTok ads, YouTube ads, if you're good at making long form YouTube videos like the one you're watching right now, it doesn't matter. The point is you just need to go out there and get clients, or have the clients come to you. So now let's talk about how you can get rich doing this. I'm talking millions of dollars. I'm gonna assume a lot of you guys want to make more than $10,000 a month. It's okay if you just want to make that. There's room for people like you. But if you want to get rich doing this and make millions, this is what you do. You need to build a team. You need to pay people to work for you. This is called leverage. This is called replacing yourself. So here's what that looks like. When I started making money money, I had Chris Barnard with OTA, Elliot Hulse. I didn't want to say no to working with them. I had Adley, and then now I had Grant Cardone. At this point, I had 4 clients. I was editing my face off 7 days a week, 4 to 6 videos a day. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't fun, but it was paying, and I had money that I could hire help. So no matter how much money you're making, whether it's $3,000 or $10,000, you could afford to pay somebody to do something to help you. And in my case, I needed help editing. So the first person I brought on to help me was my friend Luis, who I looked at his Instagram. He made videos. I said, hey, I can probably teach this guy to do this. And I hired him for $500 a month. And his job was to edit 2 videos a day. So once I hired him, then I was able to bring on another client, and I charged more because I had all these good results. For the start of the company, from like $0 to like $50,000 a month, it was basically every time I got a client, I tried to double my price, if not raise my price, because I was proving myself over and over again with now really big clients, so that people were happily paying this. I was also bringing on team members for each client. So I went from $0 to $50,000 a month with 5 people, including myself. So now when we scale and I keep doing this, like I said, I keep charging more. Now we're at $10,000 a month on average per client. I now have a team of 15. The same principles apply whether you have 2 people working for you as 20, whether you have VAs, whether you have people in the Philippines, whether you have people in person with you locally. It really doesn't matter. It just comes down to, you need to figure out, this is how much money I'm making and this is how much I can spend to buy back my time. And what I mean by buy back your time means make somebody else do you don't want to do. And for me, it was editing 4 to 6 videos a day. I had to stop doing that because I was driving myself crazy and it just was unsustainable. But I had to do that to establish myself. So now we're at a point where you're like, okay, I need help. I want to get rich doing this. So who do I hire? So again, look at your weaknesses. Where were you weak? For me, I wasn't really weak at anything. I was just overwhelmed with the amount of videos I had to edit. So the first hire for me was easy. It was editors. And I started with American-based editors due to what I was charging clients at that time and the quality that I expected. I thought I would have better luck going with Americans. You can imagine somebody like Grant Cardone doesn't want constant misspellings and cultural differences on videos. He doesn't want to deal with that. Neither do I. So I hired American. YouTubejobs.com is a great place. You can find good people off Upwork. There's a lot of different places that you can kind of sift through and find really good people. Just know this is going to be a challenge, as is making $1 million isn't always easy. You're gonna have to work and train and probably interview people. You're gonna have to grow as a person during this process. And that is going to help you, because once you start getting this down and you can get an editor or get somebody to help you make an ad or get somebody to help you make an image, you can focus on what actually matters, which is marketing and sales. Marketing and sales is going to consistently drive people through the door. So you need to constantly get better at selling. And what I mean by that is you need to continually build your personal brand, and you can buy all kinds of crazy books and courses and watch YouTube videos until your heart's content about sales and scripts and selling, and just get generally good at talking to people. You can go to conferences, you can keep talking to people in Facebook groups. Your job should be just to bring people in and close them as clients. You do this enough and you can be making $100,000 a month or more. So the more you do this and the more the team kind of operates on its own, like mine did when I went on that 10-day cruise, you can continually make money with location freedom, time freedom, and your business basically runs without you. And you can be the CEO, the founder, overseeing everything and kind of interjecting yourself where you want to work. I think that is the best part, because if I want to edit, I can edit. If I want to go close clients, I can close clients. If I want to make videos for myself to grow my personal brand, I can. It's true freedom to do what I want to do day in and day out. So if you want to learn more of the tactics and things that I do inside my agency, what we do to videos to get them a lot of views, and how we continually provide results for our clients, and overall make you better at making videos and getting results, I have a ton of resources inside the community of all the things we do with our edits. There's a list of like 100 videos that got 1 million views with the hooks and the length and the titles. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Generally, that will help you get better. Whether you want to be an SMMA owner, whether you want to be a freelancer, whether you just want to stay a video editor, or if you want to grow a business for yourself, it all starts with actually having a good product, which in this case is good videos. So if that interests you, I'm trying to make this as available as possible. I'm not trying to gatekeep this. I'm trying to make this information as accessible as possible for people like yourself who want to make better videos. I'm also going to be offering people jobs inside there, because I am constantly looking for good editors inside my company, Viral Edits. So if you're interested in learning more about how to make better videos, and you potentially maybe want to work with me, and you want to ask me questions once a month for about 2 hours, go ahead and hit the link in the bio and join the community. And I'll see you in the next video.